Yes, guys, welcome back to the farm on this No Man's Land Survival Challenge, Farming Simulator 22. So you join us on episode number 25, and yeah, got a few bits and bobs we need to do today. But first, let's have a little bit of a recap and do our daily checks. So let's get the daily checks out of the way first. The chickens, I look like they've got enough grain. The sheep, got plenty. Let's just do a sheep check. 5, 10, 15, 30, 45, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So we've probably got too many sheep again. But we'll leave that running for now. Oh, while we're there, let's just check the greenhouses. I think the greenhouses are absolutely perfect. So we will leave those there as well. So, what did we do last episode, episode 24? Well, we started looking at our new field. We ploughed this part out. We've got a new, bigger field, and we also extended this field as well. So that's where we're at the moment, which is great. Let's just go in and check where we're at with the fertilisation. I think the fertilisation is perfect. It does look like the little one needs fertilising. But I think the main aim for today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the new field that we've just done. We're going to get that a good spread of lime put on there. So just move the tractors out of the way and we'll get going. Okay, and we'll... Oh, I don't know where I'm going here. I'm all over the place. Right. So those of you that remember, the line spreader that we got is the second one. It's the second generation of line spreaders that we actually got. We got one before. It wasn't really good. It was too small. But this one, as you'll see in just a second, is perfect for the job. Here we go then, guys. What a nightmare here again. We should make very, very light work of this field. I mean, it's a big field. It's our biggest field that we've got at the moment anyway. So this line spreader should get it spread pretty easily. I think we have just missed a bit there. But we'll get back into that in a minute. So the land that's in front of me right now, we need to come up with a plan, guys, for what we're going to do with it, because I really don't know. Want to do something different, because I don't really want to just keep putting I don't want to fill every space we've got with fields, you know, that we can harvest and whatever. I kind of want to do something new, and I can't really think of anything just yet. There are things that I want to do later on in the series, but not really able to do that just yet. But yeah, let me know. I mean, I have got an idea which we could do, I suppose. The idea is to move the animals up there. I think I did mention that at the end of last episode. Um, I'm not entirely sure whether I want to do that or not, because it does mean I need to sell every animal that I've got. Um, it's going to be a bit of a pain because it's away from the farm. It's quite a distance from the farm, which means things like the water is going to be difficult to use. But I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. I mean, I could put another water tower up there, but not decided yet, guys. Not decided. But yeah, today's episode is just going to be a bit of maintenance, getting the farm up to a good standard. We're not far off, I don't think, from the soybeans that will need to be harvested. So maybe the end of next episode is something that we'll do. So we've only used 8% of this so far, and we've probably done the majority of it, I would say. And we're doing alright. Great stuff. Get this little patch here that we missed. There we go. You remember with the old lime spreader, we'd have been here for hours. So yeah, it's good to know. I think that's one of the things I like about this this series and this sort of game, you know, the survival challenge. I mean, it is brilliant to like be making good money and loads of money and all the rest of it, but for me, it's just the expanding and, you know, getting better machinery. It's just, that's what I like about it, is that side of it, you know. We've been a bit of a mess there. Just want to get every little bit covered. Yeah, but that's the side I like about it. I just like the whole upgrading. You know, like I said, we're at that point now where we've upgraded more or less everything. We've got to upgrade our seeder, but I think that's going to cost a bit of money. We've got to upgrade our combine. You know, I'd like to get a bigger tractor as well, as discussed in previous episodes. So it's all to do. It's all to do. So lovely. Right, let's just get this bit done as well. No time lapses so far, guys. That's not to say we won't be going on a time lapse today, but try and keep you off time lapses as often as we can. It just doesn't get enjoyable. Like I've said before, it just gets a bit boring. I'll try not to put you on a time lapse. Okie dokie. Rightio, there we go. All done now. Both fields are now lined up and good to go. Which is absolutely perfect. Right guys, I'm going to go and put this line spreader away and then we'll get jumping on to the next task. Okay guys, everything's been put away nice and neat. Don't know why that's it never usually sits like that. What? Everything's away nice and neat, so I think the best thing to do now is look at the fertilising. Now I know that the little field, which we call the potato field, will need doing, so we'll just quickly do that. I wouldn't imagine it would take much. But if we look at the fields, you can see that this field needs fertilising and so does the grass field. So we'll get that done now. It's literally going to take me like less than a minute to do. Which is what we wanted. That was the whole plan all along. We just wanted to get something a little bit easier, which is exactly what we've achieved. Not too sure as to why the bigger fields, say shields then, the bigger fields don't need fertiliser at this stage, but if they don't need it, they don't need it, and I am not going to argue. Right, let's have a look and see what that's done. That should have made our potato field nice and dark blue, and it has. So we'll move on over now to the grass field and get that fertilised without knocking things over. We've got ourselves a bit muddled up here. We're going to need to unravel it in a second. Bit of a problem, as we have the hay bales in the way. I think the best thing we can do is get these shifted first. So what I'm going to do is, guys, put you on a bit of a time lapse, get these moved, and then we can pick up in a little while. there you have it then, guys. We have now collected the bales. I did say I was going to keep them there, but completely forgot that we had to do the fertilising, so that's why they had to come in. You will have seen that I had a bit of a nightmare in stacking them, but we managed to sort it out in the end. I just wish we had one more bale to put at the top and it'd be perfect, but never mind. So let's go and get the grass field fertilised. It shouldn't take too long with the new fertiliser at all. Again, guys, I'm not going to put you in a time lapse because this should be completed fairly quickly. Let's zoom out a little bit. See, for some reason, it always thinks I'm hiring a worker, but I'm not. I'm trying to set the cruise control, but whatever. Here we go. Here we go. Lovely. Not really sure what I want to do moving forward with this field, because unless we just keep this little grass field for the sheep's hay or the sheep's grass, maybe. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I'm a little bit of a loss really, because I've got some ideas that I want to do. We can't really do them until we've got a bit of money. That's why we need to get cracking and we need to get working. But we'll probably find that the next episode we will have to do the fertilising for the bigger fields, but we will see. Brilliant. Takes you seconds. Great stuff. Right, and guys, I'm going to put this back and then I'll join you back in a second. Okay then, that's all sorted. Okay then, so let's have a bit of a chat and let's have a little bit of a planning session and talk about what it is we're going to do. So what I am going to do is I am going to move the sheep and the chickens over to the top corner, and we're going to have some buildings put in the top corner as well. So maybe put some. We're going to need another water tower put in the corner. We're probably going to need to buy another water carrier as well, because we have got the greenhouses here as well. So I'm going to put those in the top corner. It won't be yet. The plan is to, if we go to what the sheep are worth at the moment. So at the moment, so when that 15 gets to about £600-700, that's when we're going to do it. That is the plan, and that is when we're going to do it. Chickens are fairly inexpensive anyway, but when those sheep get to, the 15 sheep get to £600-700, that is when we'll make our move, guys. What happened to this bit then? Well, then this part here, we will extend this into this field and then have it one big massive field. We will kind of miss this part here, I think, and extend our yard out a little bit maybe, because we do need some yard space, and we may even need a new shed at some point. Well, it's all in the plan, what we can do. So we are going to need to put some roadways in, probably make a little bit of a gap here in the fence. put some more roadways in up to here, and then up here we'll probably, it won't so much be like a yard. We'll try and start off fairly small, and as we go on we can probably add more animals, and add different things to help us out. But that's the idea, guys. That is the idea. In terms of what's happening with the grass, so the grass field will stay where it is, and potentially the trees will be cut down, and we'll be using this section of land as well. So this part here is just going to be concreted up, and we'll use it for a bit of a yard extension. So just trying to utilise every little bit of space that we've got at the moment. So yeah, but fairly boring, fairly easy going episode, guys. I am going to leave it there for now. We've done a couple of things today. We've managed to do a bit of lime, spreading, a bit of fertiliser spraying, collections of some bales. So we've done our minimum of 3 things today, as I always like to try and do. But yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, whatever you want to do to support. As I always say, and you know I'm going to say it is massively appreciated, and it goes a very, very long way with me. It just makes it that little bit extra worthwhile for me for doing it. So yeah, I'll leave it to it, guys. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.